In this video, I'm going to show you this one thing that if you do is 90% of the process of attracting love in your life. I'm going to show you exactly how to apply that right meow. Welcome back to another video. My name's Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you how 90% of the attracting love process is complete when you do this one thing. This is the thing that holds many people back from experiencing love in their life. There's many people that are intending for it, that are wanting it, and that are focused on it, that are doing little things that can help them to attract love into their life, but they miss doing this, and therefore, that doesn't actually come into their experience. Now, I've seen this even work before when it comes to the energy dynamics of maybe you see people that are together and then break up. And then you see one person that really wants to be in the relationship, and they think about that person over and over and over again. And it's almost like the more they want it, the more the other person can feel that energy, that desperate energy, and it keeps them from wanting anything to do with it. So it's almost like it keeps them, in a way, repelling each other. Now, a lot of times what you'll see, and you'll notice in a situation like this, is that then eventually that person will begin to let go. They will let go vibrationally. Maybe they'll go out with their friends, and maybe they're first talking about their ex and how something was happening, and then eventually what happens is they let go of it, they have fun with their friends, and then somehow that other person can feel that detachment, and it's like then texts the person, "Hey, what's going on? How are you?" And it happens all of the time when you do this one thing, which is completely letting go. There's a bug that just hit me in my foot. It kind of hurt. It's letting go of needing and letting go of trying to attract it from outside inside. You see, that is the key. Let go of trying to control the process. Because if you try to control the process, what you're doing is you are looking outside for the love that can only exist within inside. So basically, the one thing that you must do, and 90% of the process is complete because of something called state transference. People feel how you feel about you. The key is to not look outside, to let it go completely, and to just focus on the love within yourself. So there's different ways you can do that I'll be sharing with you in this video, but in general, it's the underlying notion that there is no love, that love is a reflection on the outside. Other people will feel that love off of you and want to be around you if you are embodying that love, if you are focused on giving yourself love, and then what happens is then they can experience it and they'll feel it off of you, and it's contagious energy. And think of it like this as well. The vibration of wanting love, of wanting a relationship, says that you don't currently have it. The vibration of wanting love versus the vibration of having love or being love. They're two totally separate vibrations. Look at it like, I really want love. I really would like it if you would talk to me in this way, and if you would treat me this way. It would really make me feel validated on the inside. I would really like that. Please do it. It is all saying it isn't currently here. And a lot of people that are having resistance with attracting love into their life, what they are doing is they are focusing on the lack of it. They're focusing on the lack of it. And because you're focused on a lack of love, what do you get more in life? You get more of a reflection of that lack of love. Because it's almost like you're vibrationally holding it into place, saying, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. I really want it, I really want it, I really want it, I really want it. And that vibration is totally separate from the vibration of being and having that love. And that's why the thing that we have the ability to control is how we feel about us. It's how we respond to us. So when we make that transition from looking to the outside, looking to the outside, looking to the outside, to then looking to the inside, feeling the appreciation for who we are and letting go, that's when everything begins to change, because then the energy dynamics change. You know, a lot of times we're trying to control things from the level of our ego. We're trying to control the way things happen, and guess what happens when we try to control? We get met with resistance because we're going against the natural grain, the natural flow of life. So the key in 90% of this process is letting go and focusing on the vibration, imagine the vibration of that version of you that is in a loving relationship, that is feeling that self-love within yourself. Imagine that version of you. That version of you, it is natural for that version of you to be in that vibration. The vibration of not having it says, oh my gosh, that'd be so amazing if that would happen. If somebody would spend time with me like that, if somebody would do those activities with me like that, that would feel so amazing. But it's on a pedestal then. But you see, part of this process as well is getting to the core of your identity. How do you see yourself? Because you see, the way that it works when it comes to transformation is we have our identity, then we have that of our beliefs and our values. Under beliefs and values, we have our skills and capabilities. Under that, we have our behaviors, and then we have our environment. And a lot of times what people will try to do is they will try to change their thoughts. They will try to change at the level of behavior. They'll try to change at the level of the lower levels. They may change their environment. They may start to go to different places. Maybe they'll start to go to some type of yoga class hoping to meet someone, which isn't a bad strategy. But the idea is at the lower levels of environment and behavior, it's powerful, but you know what's more powerful? Your identity. How do you see yourself? If you see yourself as not whole and complete, then what happens is you will experience a reality as a reflection of where that comes back to you. But when you realize that you are already whole and complete, you define yourself as somebody that doesn't need a relationship to be happy because you are happy with yourself, you will then start to appreciate yourself more. When you appreciate yourself more, you are then putting out an energy that other people can feel, and then they will appreciate you more. So the 90% of attracting love into your life, it's complete when you realize your own love and you embody it within yourself. When you stop looking to the outside. It's when you make the shift within yourself. When you make the shift within yourself, that's when everything really begins to change. Make the shift inside for you to be in that vibration. Make the shift for you to start to realize it within yourself. To realize and to see yourself, and to realize that you may have beliefs from your past that said you need to be a certain way in order to feel love. You need a certain type of person in your life. Maybe it's your culture. Maybe it's your family. Maybe it's Disney movies. Grown up watching Disney movies with some princess and prince, and something happens and the prince saves the princess, and the way we are conditioned to believe that that's the way it actually works. That's conditioning. It's belief. It's identity, thinking that our life has to be similar to that, because we were grown up, programmed by it. But the key is realizing you are an infinite spiritual being. Sometimes sometimes it gets really unhealthy even when people are talking about that of twin flames and soulmates, because people then have a definition that there's this one person, and if they don't act a certain way, then I've lost my twin flame. That belief in itself is very unhealthy, and that many times will cause people to then feel even more negative emotion, because then they put someone in their mind on a pedestal and they say, oh, it's very, very important that this goes a certain way because it's the other half of my soul. But you see, when you have a belief that you're not whole and complete already, that's where the emotion comes from. You see, the way it works is we have beliefs. Then the feelings come based on what we believe to be true. If we believe somebody that is our twin flame, and then something happens, and we then see that as something very negative, we believe that that person is supposed to be with us forever, but they're not acting according to the way they should act. They should be this way. Then we'll feel negative emotion. And then from that emotion comes more thoughts. More thoughts like, what are they doing? All of these thoughts that are on the surface of that emotional state that we feel. And then after thoughts, we have actions. Maybe we desperately try to get back in a relationship, or we're trying to figure things out. And then that reaps a certain result, which then fuels that belief. So it goes belief, feeling, thoughts, action, result. So what happens is the key to this process of 90% of the work has to do with understanding you and your self-love and letting go, especially at the belief level. Do you see yourself as already whole and complete? Do you see that you need someone else in your life? Become aware of these stories that you tell yourself about how love works. Become aware of the story you tell yourself about who you are. Are you a whole, complete being? I believe every single one of us are infinite spiritual beings, and that we may have many different soulmates in our life, not limited to just one. And what we can begin to realize is that we can loosen up our definitions about all of this. And instead of focusing out there, because out there is just a reflection, focus in here. It would be as if attracting love, you were going up to a mirror and you were trying to change the reflection with your hands, trying to control it. You know that sounds ridiculous. The key is to first change the expression on your face, your internal state of being, your internal focus, knowing that then eventually there's a mere delay, but eventually that delay will link up with how you feel on the inside. But 90% of the process is held back when you focus on what is and you define what is as not supposed to be the way it is. You say, I'm not supposed to not have a relationship, to feel this lack in my life. And then what happens is you continue to feel that lack, you continue to feel like you're not whole and complete, and you're focusing on, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. I want a relationship, it's not here. I want a relationship, it's not here. You look around, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? They're not here, they're not here, they're not here. That is the vibration of wanting a relationship. What you can begin to do is move into the vibration of being that love. It's a shift from the focus of being outside, looking for everything on the outside, to then looking more and feeling from within that love that you naturally are. And when you start to appreciate yourself, you start to focus on yourself and to have fun yourself, then a lot of times what will happen is people will feel that energy off of you, and you will have much more contagious energy, and more people will appreciate your personality, and you're much more likely to attract love. So the idea and the point of this whole video is to really loosen up about this whole process of attracting love into your life and realize you're already whole and complete. All the outside is a reflection of the inside. You always attract someone if you attract someone into your life, you're attracting a reflection of who you are. So what that means is, I've talked about this before as well. I've noticed in my own life, there were times when I was working a job I wasn't passionate about, a 9-to-5 job, and a lot of times I would, pretty much any of my ex-girlfriends from when I was working that 9-to-5 job I wasn't passionate about, I always attracted somebody that was also working a 9-to-5 job they weren't passionate about. I got a one-on-one reflection to who I was. But as I started to work on myself, as I started to go for my own passion for a living, embodying my true self, then I could actually find somebody at a deep level to have a connection with. So this is about understanding that if you aren't doing what you're passionate about, if you aren't your true self, then you're most likely going to attract someone into your life that is also not living up to their true self. Doesn't mean it can't work out, but what it does mean is your first priority should be to go within, to feel the love within yourself, to let go of the outcome, to let go of trying to control, but to focus on going within you, to going within yourself and to feeling that love within yourself. And when you do that, I promise you, you will then get a reflection in your life of more and more of that love as you embody that love within yourself. You do that with your passion. You do that with your belief about who you are, knowing you're already whole and complete. You're not some Disney princess or Disney prince that is looking for your other half. You're not, when it comes to twin flames, you're not half of a soul looking for your other half of your soul. The idea of that whole process of the twin flame is being of a certain vibration and find somebody else that's able to mirror that back to you. In a way, it's like a divine mirror. It doesn't always have to be romantic, by the way. I know in pop culture we think, oh, twin flame is always romantic. It doesn't have to be romantic. So understand that our definitions about this are a lot of times what keeps us in a certain way, but your attention to it not being here, it not being here, it not being here, where is it, looking to the outside, is what's keeping it from being inside of your life. Now, is the key to focus on having it? Could be. That could help. But what I'm saying is don't do that. Focus on you. Focus on your own self-love. Focus on having fun. It's such a contagious energy. Just loosen up, have fun, go out with friends. When you let go of trying to control it, you'll see that you'll allow more magical things in your life. So many times I've seen people that are like, I want a relationship, and then you just say, let go of it. They let go of it. They go out with their friends. They're not looking for it. And then it happens. It happens like so quick. Because all of this time was put into that of trying to make it happen, that when you finally let go of control, you then allow it to happen. Let go to let in. This is the key. And 90% of attracting love to your life into your life is complete when you start to embody that love within yourself, when you start doing what you're passionate about, when you start focusing on you and realizing that all the outer reality is a reflection of the inner. That's when things begin to change in a very powerful way. So something else that will help along this process is understanding your own vibration. The more you raise your vibration, the more things easily manifest into your life. Now, I have something that's called whatsmyvibration.com. If you go to whatsmyvibration.com, I'll go ahead and link below. You will be able to calibrate your vibration using a quick test, a little survey that takes about a minute to complete. And it'll calibrate your vibration, show you where you're at using an archetype, plus show you how to get to the next level of consciousness. And I'll send you 2 meditations that will help you get to the next level of consciousness, plus I will also send you emails showing you what to do to get to the next level. So it's whatsmyvibration.com. I have a lot of people that have gone through it that have said they've had amazing results with seeing how they can get to the next level, and a lot of people thanking me for it, so I'm very excited to share it with you. So you go to whatsmyvibration.com, hit the link below. And other than that, if you could do me a favor, if you like videos like this outside, could you smash that like button? Could you let me go? Let me know if you like it, and I'll start doing more videos outside. Plus, I hear that when you smash the like button, it's a way of self-love, because you're putting like out into the world. So put that like out into the world, put that like out into yourself, and smash your own like button. Smash the like button within yourself, start to like yourself, and you find that other people will start to like you more because they feel that energy off of you. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, peace, much love, and namaste.